it. We're at the time and place Miss Nagato told us to go.
It's the same place where Haruhi and Koizumi changed their uniforms. It must be a coincidence, I guess. It's cold!
Thank you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. This is nothing.
Oh.
Hmm?
We forgot our shoes.
Oh.
I wonder if Miss Nagato will take care of them.
I think it should be fine.
I guess so. It's about time. It's currently 4:18 in the morning on December 18th. The world will be changed in about 5 minutes.
So right now, Haruhi and Koizumi are North High students. If I went home, I'd find myself peacefully sleeping without a clue, too.
She's coming.
The one behind the space-time alteration. The person Nagato had said. We can't rush in just yet. I was told to wait until that person had changed the world before I can shoot her with the restoration program.
This is a very powerful time quake. I didn't know she had this much power. The alteration of the world has been completed. She's just been reborn in this world. Kyun, right now it's our turn to move.
Yo! It's me. We meet again. This was your doing, right?
Why is it that you're here now?
Same to you. Why is it you're here?
I'm taking a walk.
No, that's not it. That's not it, Nagato. You're tired. Moving and acting according to Haruhi's whim, while you're busy saving my life and maybe secretly doing other things without our knowledge? It's natural that you'd become fatigued by it all.
The error data accumulating in my memory database will cause a virus to trigger the anomalous reaction. It is something that cannot be avoided. In 3 years, on December 18th, I will inevitably reconstruct the world. There are no countermeasures available. I do not know the causes of the errors. I cannot stop it.
But I do know. What triggered the inexplicable, abnormal actions that Nagato can't understand? What exactly is the error data that has been accumulating inside of her? It was the most basic desire. Even for an artificial intelligence that shouldn't stray from its program parameters, or for a robot, given enough time, it's bound to develop. You don't understand, but I do. Haruhi probably does too. That, Nagato, is what we call emotions. You were designed to be emotionless, so your reaction to such a thing was that much stronger. You've probably felt like screaming, or crying, or yelling, "I don't care anymore." No, even if you didn't think that way, you should have. We should have let you. I'm also partially responsible.
That pose like you're about to spring upwards.
I came to rely on her too much, just letting her deal with everything. I figured that as long as she could handle everything, I could just stop thinking. I was a bigger idiot than Haruhi. I had no right to condemn her for my mess. And as a result of all that, Nagato was driven to the point where she wanted to change the world. Virus? Error? Not a chance, that wasn't it. That was what she wanted. She wished for a normal world like this. I finally understand the question that has been bothering me for the last few days. Why was I the only one unaffected? The answer is simple. It was because she wanted to give me the choice. Is the altered world better, or is the original one better? The choice was mine. Damn it, did I originally have a choice? What did I think of the crazy incidents Haruhi caused, and all of the various crazy scenarios I was thrown into? To hell with this. Enough already. Are you an idiot? I've had enough of you. I was a normal high school student who was forced to take part in countless troublesome situations against his wishes. A high school student who constantly complained while he struggled to meet Haruhi's unreasonable demands. That was my role. Now then, me. Yes, you. I'm going to ask myself. This is an important question, so listen closely. And then answer. Got it? Here comes the question. Answer me. Think about it. Well, let's hear it. Being forced to run circles by Haruhi, being attacked by aliens, hearing a wild story from a time traveler, listening to an Esper speak philosophical babble, running into countless messed up situations, and to top it all off, having to follow the strict rule of not letting Haruhi know anything about it, keeping her completely oblivious to the fact that she's the cause of absolutely everything. Doesn't that sound a bit fun? Or is it really that much of a hassle that you don't want to be a part of it? Huh, is that true? So basically, this is what I think. Are you sure? Is that how it is? You find Haruhi to be extremely annoying, and no matter what she does, you're always melancholic. You really don't think that any of that is interesting. Don't tell me that's not true. You know it is. And yet, you pressed the enter key. The emergency escape program. The tool Nagato left you to fix the changed world. Ready? And you clearly answered yes to that question. Aren't I right? The great goddess Nagato went far out of her way to create a stable world for you, and you flat out rejected it. Why was that? Weren't you the one who wouldn't stop complaining? And aren't you always bemoaning about your dreadful misfortune? If that's the case, shouldn't you simply have ignored the emergency escape program? In the other world, Haruhi would just be a normal human who bosses people around. Miss Asahina would just be an incredibly cute moe character. Koizumi would be an ordinary high school student. And Nagato would just be a quiet girl that loves to read books. Oh yeah, she'll remain expressionless, but she would still laugh heartily at lame jokes, then blush furiously. The more time you'd spend with her, she would gradually open her heart to you. That's the kind of person she might become. You decided to surrender the chance at such an idyllic life. And why was that? I'll ask you one more time. Answer it clearly. Don't I find being with Haruhi and having to be burdened with Haruhi's troubles fun? Answer me! Of course I do! It's amazing. Of course that'd be fun. Don't ask me such stupid questions! If anyone were asked this question and answered that they didn't actually find it interesting, then they would be a genuine moron. 30 times more senseless than Haruhi. Come on! There's aliens, time travelers, and espers there, you know? Just one alone would be intriguing enough, but there are 3 different interesting characters at once! And there's even a maximum power Haruhi to top it all off! And there are even more mysterious powers out there, too! I'll never be bored! How can this not be fun? No matter how many times you ask me, my answer will absolutely never change. Of course. That's the way it is. I still prefer the original world. This world doesn't suit me at all. I'm sorry, Nagato. I don't like the current you. I prefer the Nagato I've known all along. And I like you better without glasses.
What are you talking about?
Nagato, return it to normal. Return yourself to normal. If you need my help, just ask me. You don't have to use that power to forcefully change everything. It was fine the way it was.
Hyun. Anything you say is pointless. This Miss Nagato is completely powerless. She's just a normal girl.
Sorry.